Good morning, Spokane. This is your Gates Security Street Report for May 16th, 2025, Friday. As I turn down State Street, you can see there's quite a few people out doing their thing. Wanted to come in from the south so you can see the north side of State Street and all the activity up there. This street report is brought to you by Gates Security for all your security needs, from alarm and camera installations to armed patrol officers. Gates Security, we are here and prepared to protect. You can find us online at gatesecurity.com, or you can email us info@gatesecurity.com. Now, as you can see, when we came down State Street, there were quite a few folks hanging out on the roadway, in the alleyway, in various states of sleeping or unconsciousness. I'm gonna hook around the block here so we can capture the Brown Street Viaduct.
Sorry, I can't show the result to you while you're in the car.
But I will tell you, tonight has been a very interesting night. A little earlier, about an hour or two ago, there was a intoxicated driver drove their car into the main entrance of the River Park Square downtown at about 800 West Main. So police and fire had that tied up pretty well for a little while. I haven't been by there since the incident occurred, but I'll add a picture or two that I captured, and we'll drive by there just to see if there's still there, see if the car's still there or whatnot. But quite the incident earlier. You certainly don't expect cars to be driving through buildings, but apparently it happens more frequently than we realize. But anyway, I'm at 3rd and Division. I'm going to make the corner. There were a couple people hanging out here at the Exxon when I drove by just a moment ago. Yeah, there's a guy hanging out over there. This guy's a blanket on. 7-Eleven's pretty busy, pretty active. There's a number of folks, counting at least a half a dozen, maybe closer to 10 from my vantage point here at the corner of 2nd and Division. But then again, looking over towards the Catholic Charities buildings to the left, quite a few people hanging out by the main entrance. And then again, there was quite a few people hanging out on the street, on State Street. So we're going to make our way down to the viaduct and go around the block and see what we can see here. Some folks setting up right there next to the Frontier Behavioral Health on 1st. There's a gentleman in the stoop right here, off to the right. And when we go into the viaduct, you'll see there's quite a bit of people off to the right. I'd say probably 20 or more folks just kind of hanging out there. No one's on the east side, everyone's on the west side, so you should be able to capture this as we come in here. Lots of people up here. There's quite a few pedestrians up here on the sidewalk as well. All right, we're gonna motor down to Sprague. We're gonna kind of work our way over that way, see what's going on at the Rid Path, and see what's going on at the Plaza, because I think the Plaza gets under-reported with the amount of mayhem that occurs there. There was a couple of guys in the tiny tiki just in there kind of chilling. Verizon guys are at it tonight. That's cool. And I drove by the Hope House down off of 3rd and Adams. There was zero activity there. So we're just going to stick to the hot spots, make this pretty short and sweet. It is just about 2 o'clock in the morning for your point of reference. I think the last one I did was a little after 3 a.m. This one's just about 2 o'clock. There is quite a bit of pedestrian traffic. Out at the moment, I believe primarily due to the bars shutting down. But pulling up to the corner of Stevens and Sprague. And as you can see off to my left here, I'm looking at least 20 people outside of this all-night market that's connected to the Rid Path. And on the other side of the street to the right, I see several people, looks like they're laying down on the sidewalk, and then a few others that are up against the wall right there. So we're going to drive by. We're going to drive by kind of slow and see what else we can see. But yeah, there is a lot of activity. There's some drug dealing going on right there in the corner. Not so many people on the north side of the street. Everyone's concentrated on the south side of the street, but there was active drug dealing going on and active drug use going on as well. Alright, come by the Plaza. Not as busy tonight as it was before the other day. A couple of 3 transients on the south side. Let's go around to the north side, take a look there. Now there's a fella sleeping in the stoop of, looks like the Helix Winery. And some activity in the alleyway behind 24 Taps. And looks like there's one curled up at the door for the 29 Taps. And we're gonna cruise by the north side of the STA Plaza, and then I want to hook around to Main Street over here and see if we can see what that damage looks like. There was some looked like maintenance fellas coming by with some lumber to try to patch that up, so maybe they got it patched up, maybe the car's still in there. We're not sure. I haven't been there for a little bit, so we'll find out quick. Alright, north side of the Plaza. Holy cow, there's like a whole camp set up at the bike racks, and I'm looking at about 8 individuals that are sleeping on the benches and whatnot. And we're gonna come down. We're gonna have to go around the block here on Main to get where I want to go. It is kind of interesting, though. As you can see, there's not many people out. In regards to the public safety side of things. No police, no other security companies seem to be out at the moment. They might be elsewhere, but it does not appear anyone's downtown. I was starting to say that if you like the content, please like and subscribe. Let's see, we're at the library. There's a camper set up there on the side of the building for the library. Like and subscribe. Smash that bell for notifications. That way you get notified when new material is delivered. And we certainly appreciate that. And we also appreciate any comments, good, bad, or ugly. It's all appreciated. And it helps us know that you know, folks are watching, and the feedback is always good. So anyway, we're at Maine. We're going to be making the turn. The damage was on the left here, just before the River Park Square sign. Looks like the other car that was involved, looks like a parked car or something. But I'm going to rotate the camera. Yeah, looks like they got it all sealed up. And I was talking to one of their security folks. They've got some extra security measures in place just to make sure that the building stays secure for this evening. But anyway, that's going to do it for me for tonight. I'll be sure to add these other photos from this incident earlier, probably at the tail end of this video. So anyhow, I hope you all have a great night. Take care, and we'll catch you next time here on the Gate Security Street Report. Take care.